Hello everyone, this is Jan Chromi and together we will continue the course Interdisciplinary Approaches to Language and its Use. This will be a special presentation and we will focus on only one study and in a more detail. We will discuss the paper Word Knowledge in the Crowd, Measuring Vocabulary Size and Word Prevalence in a Massive Online Experiment, which is authored by Emmanuel Keuleers, Michael Stevens, Pavel Mandera and Mark Brisbert. This is in fact a mega-study which tested hundreds of thousands of speakers using the method called lexical decision task. You can actually still participate in the research if you go to the site vocabulary.ugent.be. The lexical decision task is a simple and widely used psycholinguistic technique. Participants typically have to decide whether the word they see on the computer screen is an actually existing word or not. In this case, the participants had to state whether they know the word or not. Participants used two buttons, the button F for no and the button J for yes. What is measured is the very answer and also how long did it take the participants to respond, which is called a reaction time. What is fascinating on this study is that Keuleers and his colleagues actually collected data from about 300,000 participants. The reason is that they shared the research as a quick test of the vocabulary size, which went viral for some time, also thanks to the media. They tested altogether 52,847 words and also 20,653 non-words, which are units which resemble the form of existing words, but do not actually exist in the language as such. Each participant was shown 100 items, from which a part were the non-words. The whole test took about 5 minutes, and each participant was given a precise score and definitions of all words in the test. On this slide, you can see a screenshot of the results. You can see that you get an estimate of the proportion of words you know and how it was calculated. Below, there are links to the words you did not know, words you knew, and also to the non-words. Importantly, based on the answers of so many people, it was possible to model the influence of various factors on the size of the vocabulary. This is a plot which shows a correlation between age and the score in the test. You can see a negative exponential curve. This means that the number of known words grows with age, but the growth gradually slows down. Crucially, this shows a clear relation between age and the vocabulary size, and we can see that the vocabulary size grows even in an old age. This is a nice demonstration of the ongoingness of the process of word learning. Another factor which the authors analyzed was education. On this plot, you can see that there is also a clear difference between the identified education groups. People with primary education scored worse than people with secondary education. These scored worse than people with bachelor degree. And the people with master degree scored highest. Interesting variable which correlated with the score is the number of foreign languages. It seems that the knowledge of foreign languages actually increases the vocabulary size in the native language. The last thing we show is not directly from the published study, but it comes from the same dataset. These are the words whose knowledge differed the most between men and women. On the left side, there are words which are better known by men than women. On the right side, there are words which the women know better than men. You can Google those words to see what they actually mean. However, gender as such had only an extremely small effect on the vocabulary size in the study. Before we will conclude this presentation, I have two reading tips for you. If you found the study interesting, you might also like two other papers. The paper by Mark Brisbard and his colleagues presents the estimation of adult vocabulary size. And the second paper is a review study on megastudies and crowdsourcing in psycholinguistics. If you enjoyed the presentations, we would be glad if you would like them on YouTube. That is all from me now. See you next time.